Communication has been a key role in mankind's development. Between 2 million and 50,000 years ago, mankind created a new way to communicate. They started to talk. Now we can communicate with people across the world instantaneously with a single click of a button. No longer do individuals need to physically be in the same room to converse. Instead, the internet provides access to commerce, global affairs, and communication all from the comfort of our own home. So, how did we get here? And where are we headed? After the development of written language, Egypt created the first postal system in 2000 BC, some 500 years after the pyramids of Giza were completed. Over time, China created the printing press, allowing for the future mass production of newspapers. Then came electricity. This allowed for the creation of instant long-distance communication in the telegraph, telephone, radio, and television. These technologies allowed messages to be spread no matter the distance or location of the people involved. Today, thanks to high-speed internet, emails are sent across the globe in an instant, and softwares like Zoom allow college students to meet in the midst of a global pandemic. Another benefit of these asynchronous forms of communication is how they allow people to connect with others online, who share similar interests or situations. Online forums and support groups give people a space to not feel as isolated. This also carries over into social justice issues. Fast and long-reaching technology spreads information about news topics such as various forms of violence against minority groups, and gives a large publicity to overall issues. These advantages of fast communication come at a cost of human connection. Elements of speech like tone are lost in a text-only email, and staring at a screen full of black rectangles takes away the subtle conversation cues that can only be achieved by face-to-face conversation. Some forms of communication, like social media, have created a space in media that feels more like speaking into a void, waiting on a response from someone who decides to interact with our posts at another time. Within the numbers of clicks and likes, we simply lose basic elements of human communication, like hand gestures and facial expressions. Technology has made it easier to send messages, but more difficult to actually reach and interact with others. While there are benefits to the new technologies we use every day, they do not compare to basic communication at its core. Rushkoff argues that as a consumer of media and the technology world we live in, it is up to us to consciously make an effort to look beyond our screens and make lasting impacts with other people the old-fashioned way, in the same space, face to face. Taking this personal responsibility to recognize how interactive media lends itself to this dislocation of communication will improve how society interacts with real people in real places.